Hey, what's going on YouTube? Lionel here, and today I have another fragrance review for you. This is one it's been around for a while. You know, it is one of those staple type of fragrances, and it is from the house of Chanel, and it is Chanel Allure Homme. This is the 3.4. I also have a 1.7 if anybody's interested in buying it. So anyway, Chanel Allure Homme. What can you say about it? I don't know. I just decided to review it because it is one of my favorite fragrances. Someone that once asked if I can only take 5 fragrances, even with all of the niche stuff that I've started to collect over the last few months. I still take this one. I'll still take this one in a heartbeat. It is just a very elegant, very sexy, sweet, spicy. What else can I say about it? Man, it's oily. It, clean. It's just one of those types of scents that does it all. If you look at Fragrantica and look at the note breakdown, I mean, I think it gives it um, the right description. I mean, it's just a if you look at the note breakdown, I mean, there's a bunch of notes. I mean, everything that you can think of is thrown in this. And it smells like something done right with a bunch of notes. So the busyness of it doesn't take away from it. It's a mature scent. So I'll say that now. I think um, a 21-year-old college student may be able to pull it off, but it's definitely a mature scent. I mean, I think it appeals to uh, the upper 30, late 20, up into 40s and 50s. I think those it has sort of an one of those 80 feels to it. I mean, it's not Fahrenheit, um, but it's so separate from everything that's being released now. I mean, kind of, um, just what's in it. The florals or the citrus or the you know amber. That this one just kind of has it all. It just does it right for me. So your initial spray, it kind of has a citrusy type of oily citrusy. It gets a bit more spicy in the dry down. Um, I really, I mean, I hate to say it, I really can't pull a note out of this. Um, it's just nothing there that I can definitively say that's in there, or at this stage you smell this. I mean, it just kind of goes on a bit citrusy and fresh, which can be deceptive because you know 15 20 minutes into it, it starts to get a bit more spicy, a lot more oily. um, as it dries down, it starts to get a bit more sweeter, um, and then it just stays forever. Um, I mean, this is probably a moderate spray type of fragrance. I go with about 4 to 5, but I probably wouldn't recommend it for most. I like my stuff to kind of go out, not because I want to grab attention, just because I have sort of a weaker sense of smell, so I want to be able to smell what I'm wearing. I don't if you can smell it, fine. I really don't care that much, but I want to be able to enjoy what I'm wearing. And I enjoy this fragrance so much, I go a bit heavy so that I can. Now, whenever I wear it, everybody around me, I mean, I guess it travels very, very well. Even in a dry down, it's still projecting because, people can always smell me. I'll give you a story. Last Wednesday, my company does this birthday cake thing every month. And I was sitting in a chair, and a girl was maybe 3 feet from me, and she was like, who smells like that? What is that?" And she says, "That you, Lionel?" She said, "I know you always wearing cologne." So she came close. She said, "Yeah, that's you." She said, "That smells great." So um, she loved it. She complimented me. My coworkers, one person who is pretty much a peer who rarely says anything, really likes this one too. So, but both of those women are, 40 years old, um, mature women. So the younger crowd really doesn't say much about this. My wife thinks it's another wild fragrance, and I think it's just kind of the spicy florals in it makes it a bit wild. She says that about Prada Amber and Amber Absolute and all those too. So there's something about either saffron or rose or something that she struggles with. So anyway, um, overall, I get an all day experience out of this fragrance. Whenever I wear this, I know I'm good with 5 sprays. It's gonna last all day. Um, I don't look for compliments, but it's definitely a head turner, especially for a mature crowd. This would be a perfect club scent. This would be a perfect dinner scent. This would be a perfect first date scent. I mean, I think this is very, very versatile outside of the season. I think it can get cloying in warmer weather. I have worn it, but maybe 2 sprays. And inside, I go 3 sprays sometimes in the summer, but I'm inside, and when I'm coming out, it's almost completely dry. I work 9-hour days, so um, I wouldn't wear this if I was going to an outside concert. I wouldn't wear this if I was. I think it's more of an inside sort of formal date club, but not a young club. I'm talking for me when I talk about clubs, I'm talking about nice jazz venues. People are dancing a little bit. Um, you're sitting down enjoying the drink. Not in your face bar, smoky type places. I don't go to those places. So if I ever say something's for a club, it's for that type of thing. So I think it gives off a romance. It gives off an aura of maturity. Very elegant scent. This is a 5 out of 5 for me. I will always have this in my collection as long as I can think about. So if I had to choose 5 fragrances, this would the house is burning down. Chanel Allure One would be one. So that's it. God bless. Talk to you soon.